So there is a song in our send this time. Sing it now. Il grande canto. Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio guru, voglio intonare al mio guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode gli voglio cantare. Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio guru, voglio intonare al mio guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode gli voglio cantare. Vittoria al mio guru in cui dimora il purissimo, l'essere di luce immenso e santissimo. Vittoria al mio guru in cui dimora il purissimo, l'essere di luce immenso e santissimo. Lui io adoro, a lui mi prostro, alla sua benedizione faccio ricorso. Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio guru, voglio intonare al mio guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode gli voglio cantare. Egli è il guru nel suo corpo fisico e il guru deva nel piano astrale. Egli è il guru nel suo corpo fisico e il guru deva nel piano astrale. Nel piano causale diventa il Satguru, oltre ancora sarà la di guru. Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio guru, voglio intonare al mio guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode gli voglio cantare. È lui il Dio di tutti gli dei, angeli e arcangeli sono al suo comando. È lui il Dio di tutti gli dei, angeli e arcangeli sono al suo comando. Messia, Avatar, Buddha e Satguru son tutti prostrati alla sua soglia. Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio guru, voglio intonare al mio guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode gli voglio cantare. Prima che le galassie fossero spruzzate nello spazio, tu della tua gloria eri sazio. Prima che le galassie fossero spruzzate nello spazio, tu della tua gloria eri sazio. Immerso nel silenzio del grande vuoto, sprofondato
suprema.
Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare.
Poi per tuo volere da uno diventasti molti, la vita ebbe inizio e si moltiplicò all'infinito. Poi per tuo volere da uno diventasti molti, la vita ebbe inizio e si moltiplicò all'infinito. Non esiste numero per calcolarla, non v'è metro per misurarla.
Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare. Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare.
L'universo, le galassie, i sistemi solari e i pianeti sono tutti governati dalle stesse leggi. L'universo, le galassie, i sistemi solari e i pianeti sono tutti governati dalle stesse leggi. Tutto è mosso dallo stesso impulso, vuole espandersi all'infinito.
Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare. Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare.
Dalla vastità immensa dello spazio alla minutezza di ogni singola cellula. Dalla vastità immensa dello spazio alla minutezza di ogni singola cellula. Sono le stesse leggi a muovere tutto, lo stesso meccanismo sempre si ripete.
Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare. Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare.
Ogni cosa parte da un centro e vuole espandersi senza limiti, tutto vuole poi far ritorno al centro. Ogni cosa parte da un centro e vuole espandersi senza limiti, tutto vuole poi far ritorno al centro. Nel centro zampilla la vita, all'estremità domina la morte.
Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare. Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare.
Da quando il flauto fu strappato dal canneto, ha fatto piangere uomini e donne il suo dolce suono. Da quando il flauto fu strappato dal canneto, ha fatto piangere uomini e donne il suo dolce suono. Che chiunque rimanga lungi dall'origine sua, sempre ricerca il tempo in cui verrà unito.
Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare. Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare.
E ora è giunto infine il momento propizio di far ritorno alla sorgente primiera. E ora è giunto infine il momento propizio di far ritorno alla sorgente primiera, da cui tutti emanammo un tempo e a cui tutti dobbiamo tornare.
Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare. Il grande canto voglio intonare al mio Guru, voglio intonare al mio Guru il supremo canto, l'inno di lode li voglio cantare. L'inno di lode li voglio cantare.
The great song I want to sing to my Guru, the hymn of praise to him I want to sing. So as we think, so we become. And the way we understand God to be, or our Master to be, that's the way it is. So it's very important to think always at the utmost, the highest possible. And understand our God, our Master, as the Supreme Being. Actually, we should understand ourselves also as the Supreme Being. Because that's what we are. This individual is just an illusion. It's a role that we play for a certain period while we are in this body. But once we get out of this body, then we unite with the Source, the Almighty, and we also become that. So we come in this world to have an experience of separation, of being far from what we really are, convincing ourselves to be a small person in a small body, so limited, just a cage. But that's not what we are. We are the Supreme God. So it's always good to understand our God as the Almighty, the Absolute, the All-Powerful, the All-Knowing. And that they're all there. All the great beings that come in this world, they're all there at His threshold in worship. That's how Guru Nanak describes this supreme reality. He says that all the gods, all the incarnations, all the avatars, all the Messiah, all the prophets, whatever, they're all there at His threshold worshipping. So, that's the reality. What we think to be is not the reality. We are the Supreme God. But we have convinced ourselves to be a small being, limited being. An ego, a personality. So we have to think always in this direction. That's not to be arrogant. That's to be aware of what we really are. And if we know that we are this much, then we have to be very humble also. Because we are everything and we are nothing. That's the play. So let us not identify ourselves with our small life, with the problems of our life, the problems of every day. Let's always think in big terms. It's okay, this is a part of the big movie we are in, of this big theater on the stage of life that we are playing. But this is just a movie, it's just a performance. Out of this performance, then we become everything. So let's not make ourselves miserable, because we make ourselves miserable. We are not miserable. And this is really the law, as we think. So we become, as we think about the reality, so the reality responds to us. So we go to a retreat to remember this, to come close as much as we can to this fact, to this experience, to broaden our possibilities, our perception, because that's where we feel good, that's where we feel the best that we can. And it's such a great opportunity, such a good luck, to even have the inclination to have such experiences, to expose oneself to such situations. Because most of the people do not care at all, they are not interested. Because they just live for what? Drinking, eating, some pleasures, complaining about everything, living a miserable life. So we don't want to be such people. We want to be especially humble people, aware of their divinity. That's how it has been for me. Whenever I went to retreats with my masters, I always experienced the best side of myself. So I'm sure it's the same for you. And it is the same for me also whenever we come together. The best possibility of ourselves comes up. So when we go through dry periods, when life is difficult, when we have to face challenges, then let's remember these moments. In a relationship, how should one go through? Go through especially the difficult periods, by remembering the best periods. So there is also a relationship with the Master and with God. And in this adventure of trying to get as close to Him as possible, when it's difficult, when it's dry, when it's not easy, then let's remember the best moments. Master Kripal had this way of asking people their experiences. Almost at every meditation, he asked everybody, how was your meditation, how was your meditation? Why did he do it? Because he wanted them to be aware of what's happening to them. And remember. Because then, after some time, maybe the same person will write to him, oh Master, it's so difficult, life it's a mess and this and that. You say, but look, some time ago you were here and you told me this and this and that. Don't forget, life is not just this what you're going through now. Life is also this other side. And why, at initiation you wrote down what people experienced. Because when they complain, they will say, look, you had such an initiation. You don't remember anything. You forget everything. He was an accountant. Also in his spiritual work, he was an accountant, So he would ask people, maybe 100 people, how many saw the Master form in this meditation? 1, 2, 3, whatever. He would write down, he had a paper, and he would write down. And then he would ask, how many saw bright light? This many. He would write down everything. how the human mind is. We forget. Obliviousness is the worst thing. We have to remember the good times, good experiences, because that's the food that gives us the strength to face life and keep going. And we shouldn't be those who always complain about something. Kids do complain to their parents. Grown up shouldn't complain. So for me also this retreat has been a wonderful experience. So many beautiful moments. Conveying teachings, the message of the Master. It's a wonderful experience. It's always a wonderful experience. And sharing the love with all of you, dear one, present. It might be for me 1, 2, 3 people. I don't need too many people to dig out this treasure. So sharing this love and this holy presence of the Masters has been a wonderful experience as always. It's a real treasure. So never forget these days. Keep them with you. And as I say, after every retreat, you write down an account for yourself and keep it there. At the end of your life, you may read it back, or at some point, whenever you feel like, you may read it back. And that's why the same reason why I ask you to write down an account at the end of a retreat. Because you have to put it into words, into lines, so that one day you may read and remember. For myself, my biography, it's such a treasure. When I read it back, I say, oh my God, what a wonderful things I experienced with Sanji. And what a wonderful things I experienced with Master Kripa. Sometimes I'm really amazed because I quite remember everything. So when I read it back, it's, wow, I surprise myself. So if you write down all these accounts of for all the retreats that you have, eventually you will have your own holy book in which all the best spiritual moments of your life are registered. So I've been telling this always and I keep telling it. I hope you do it. You know, Master Kripa had this concept about the spiritual diary, that we should write all the bad things of ourselves, all the faults and misdoings and, you know, let's say the dark side of ourselves. I'm sorry, I don't agree with this, because otherwise we keep writing down the same things for our life. So it's good to write also the very good things, both of them, the very mischievous things that we do, but also the best things that we do, and the best experiences that we have. That's very important, because we don't have just a dark side, we also have a luminous side. So let's concentrate also, and I would say more, on the positive side. dear ones, thank you for coming. I'm very happy to share these moments, these times with all of you. May our God and our Satguru keep blessing us. So, I would like to hear just a few sentences from you, dear ones, now. So, yours is you.
Már tudatokat válaszolat, bácsincs vajon?
Sì, sì. Yours is you, if you want to say.
It's been a beautiful and wonderful program. I'm very happy just to be able to participate. It was like just a gift to me, like a Christmas present by the end of the year. So I'm very, very happy that every program which I'm participating is just like the best program, which is, I hope, it's a sign that we are keep improving and everything is getting, how can I say, brighter and lighter. So I'm really, really thankful for you, Master, just to be able to be here and sing with you, meditate with you. It was a beautiful, beautiful, nice program with very harmonious and smooth atmosphere. I'm very, very happy. Thank you so much.
You want to say anything, Peter?
I always am very happy to being here. It was a graceful event and uplifting, and I can clean my mind. So thank you, Master, for this wonderful evening.
Origi, you want something?
Jó, igen, meglétszik, és boldog. Nagyon-nagyon boldog vagyok, és I'm very, very happy to be able to be here. Ebben az évben, ez a negyedik év, olyan, mint egy koktélcseresznye a tortán. De ebben az évben így beteljesedett valami, nem tudom, mi csak azt érzem, hogy beteljesedett. Nagyon boldog vagyok a mesterrel lenni, mert számomra ő Isten. Ez a hely számomra Satguru, nem tudom milyen Satguru, de nekem ez elég. Hát nagyon boldog vagyok itt, és a mester dársányait nagyon köszönöm. És nagyon boldog vagyok azért is, hogy én ugye már 10 éve jövök, és hogy a társaság annyira kicserélődött, és egész nagyon-nagyon fejlődött, és ez leírhatatlan a mesternek egy csoda téteménye, amit velünk csinál. Én engem öregasszonyból is, amit ki tud hozni. És annyira kedves mindenki hozzám, annyira szeretem őket, annyira jók és aranyos, annyit segítenek, hogy nagyon hálás vagyok nekik is. És ennek a őrültnek, kegyelemnek, amit kapunk. Szoktam mondani Ricsinek, hogy csipja, meg lehet, hogy csak álmodom, de nem lehet szavakkal, én egy új szótárt kéne készíteni. Leírjam a nagyon-nagyon nagy érték számomra, hatalmas az élet, mint az embernek a levegő, vagy a halnak a víz. Nagyon-nagyon szépen köszönöm, végtelenül hálás vagyok.
So I feel as if this year something was fulfilled. I don't know what, but I feel like this, that something was accomplished, and I feel like coming here like being in Satguru, and I don't know how Satguru is, but for me this is just perfect as Satguru to be here, the company of the Master, and I'm coming since 10 years. I keep coming since 10 years, and in these 10 years the people were quite changed, and everybody is very, very kind to me, for which I'm very, very thankful and grateful. And also I'm amazed what the Master can bring out of me, even from me, an old woman. And yes, it's like a dream. Sometimes I say to Richie, pinch me because maybe I'm dreaming. And it's impossible to describe by words all this wonder. And one should create a new dictionary. A new dictionary should be created with new words to express what this is all about. And I'm eternally grateful and thank to you, Master.
Babaji, I would like to say thank you. You brought me to this retreat. This 4 days was me amazing, but I felt like we were here 2 weeks long. Every moment, every second was full of light and brightening. And your love is amazing, endless. And you lift up me every time. If I come back, if I come back from the world and come here, you lift up in the Satsang, and I am at home. If I with you, I live. If I with you, this is my life. If I see you, the other life is dream to me. But you give me a very nice dream in the world, because you have changed my life. You have given me a nice family, job, house, everything. But you have given the most treasures, you darshan. But I can see you again and again. And I love you, Master. Thank you, everything.
Chrissy?
It's very touching to hear all these sweet souls praising you, Master, as I want to praise you.
Sorry.
It's a privilege to be here. As Richie was saying, and Monica, it's like heaven on earth, and it's a privilege to be allowed to come here and drink in the love that is historic from all the gods, and you. And it's a privilege to come here and feel the love and gaze on your physical presence of sweet love and perfection. It's been a perfect retreat for me, and I'll never forget it. You know, it's wonderful to be here and be able to share my love for you as these other people share. You know, I love you, Master, and you are the world and beyond to me. Thank you.
I'm very happy that I can be here, and I would like to thank you for these days spent together. I felt very good, and thank you for all the blessings and the upliftment and encouragement which you give me. I'm very grateful that this year I could spend time with you on almost all the retreats, and thank you for all the wisdom that you shared with me, and I love you very much. Thank you for everything. I bow down at your feet. Thank you.
Normanji, would you like to say something?
Thank you
Master, for allowing me here among these wonderful personalities hungry for God. Through Master, in Master. What a wonderful privilege. And it's like a huge Ribala spiritual kitchen where Master's distributing so much food through his residence. And we're so hungry for the food of the Langar, which you are presenting to us with such love and devotion to your Master's oozing from your pores and through your very life here. And we're gaining every second we're here, and thank you for every second in appreciation and love. And Master infuses us all the time. And let's hope that we can remember and feel this in us, in our heart, because our heart is the measure of our experience and time here. And my heart resonates with the song of the Master and his gestures of the Masters and remembrance of the Masters, Gopal, Ajay. And how beautiful is the moment, every moment that we're sharing. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Tom, would you like to say something?
Thank you for putting up with our noise, our mess, for everything we do, and thank you for your time, for your wisdom, thank you for that heat, that warmth that comes from you, like from the sun. Before I met you, the sun was my love. I always loved the sun, and now the sun is in the front of me. I can feel the warmth of it shining on me. Thank you.
This period that I could spend with you, it has been very elevating for me, and each time I'm again wonderstruck by what this divine power does, and the generosity with which you share this with everyone, and the generosity with which you share your wisdom, and that's been really a great period for me, and I would like to thank you both, Andoriji, for your great hospitality all the days that we were here, and I feel really extremely lucky to have met you and to be able to spend time with you. Thank you very much for everything.
Yurika, you like to say something?
Yes, it's a bit difficult to say anything because everybody said so touching things. So after what else can be added? Yes, like Yoshi said, I also feel that it has been very beautiful, harmonious, retreat with like a smooth flow, like Chris said, like perfect. This retreat was perfect, and Richie also said it felt like it was only 4 days, only 4 days, but it feels like so long, and like a week or so, and because it has been very intense outside and inside, and now listening to the others that they say that how lucky they feel to be able to come here. It's I'm here, and I'm very happy. Always, I love this place. It's not that because I am here that I'm not appreciating. It is just like I'm always here, And I was thinking this, that if I go anywhere, where do I go? Anywhere I go with the Master. And, or maybe to see my parents, but that's all. So, I mean, it's really like, this place is beautiful, it's heaven on earth. This is my home. But I was thinking this, that even when I go away from here for a program somewhere, we travel somewhere, then I always feel home because came to my mind this quote from Rumi, that your face is my home and your eyes my only home. Yes, I feel very lucky and blessed and thankful to be in this situation. I'm happy about it. And like you said in the Satsang, that challenges are always like a chance, an opportunity to take a jump in our evolution. So I'm very happy for all the good and bad that I received. And everything is grace and blessing. And well, I think also we are very lucky. We tried hard to practice that. Now we put together this band. And actually it's a devotional band, and then you're singing this song, Il Grande Canto, the great song I want to sing to my Guru, the hymn of praise to him I want to sing. And maybe this is not going to be the great song that we are singing to you, or not a hymn, but definitely we would like to praise you this way. And I think who we are here, we are very lucky to be able to perform to you, and that you listen to us. And as a conclusion to all, and I hope you will like it. We try our best. And I don't know if you choose to say anything.
It was it at first eyes it was seeming like other retreats, but then then some changes, always some changes, like new songs, new this, new that, new I don't know what, and then it and also intensifies the energy with new songs, new this, new that. Also the energy becomes new, because how would be a retreat if it's always the same monotone things? It would be boring. If there is always in some ways fun, and in some ways fun, like somebody at lunch or dinner says a joke, or we make new songs. It's always changing every retreat. It's like that. There is a common Hungarian saying that no needle is the same. And hát tudod, basszus, nem emlékszem, de hogy a izének hogy nem egy olyan, hogy nincs egy ugyanolyan. Na, igen, hogy nincs egy egyforma tojás. Na. Like we say that there is no two eggs the same.
So every retreat is a new surprise.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Lehet, hogy te neked helyet kéne csinálni Tommal, de küldjön megyünk.
Jó, nagyon
Tiga.